How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today I've actually been sent something for free to test and review on my channel, and I'm absolutely over the moon about that. Let's dive in and take a look. So there it is in its box, and it is a mini battery powered chainsaw. Let's get it out of the box and we'll take a look. So there it is, got your chain guard. This is a 6-inch bar. It's a brushed motor. You have got an oil tank to keep the bar lubricated, and there is a primer bulb here. I imagine it's a manual pump to keep it lubricated. So in the box you've got the tool, two batteries, and they come fully charged, which is amazing. Second battery. These are 2 amp hour batteries. Not sure how long they'll last, but yeah, we'll see. Again, fully charged. Charger. Screwdriver. I'm guessing that's for adjusting chain tension, something, we'll see. Instruction manual. This is made by Supstable. Yeah, you can find this on Amazon, but I will go over that later on. So if we just slip the chain guard off, it does come fitted already with a chain. Feels a little bit loose to me, so I'm going to adjust that. You also get in the box 2 brand new chains, which is very handy. So you got 3 chains, including the one that's already on. They do feel very sharp. We'll do some cutting in a bit and we'll see what they're like. Empty bottle to put chain oil in. Yeah, be able to fill it nice and easy with that. And that is it. So that's what you get in the box. So what I'm going to do now is adjust the chain tension. I imagine it's going to be fairly simple, and we're just going to undo this. If it's anything like stills and stuff, you don't have to take it fully off. And there's a screw here. And we're just gonna go, let's try it one way first. Yeah, we're going clockwise, and that is making the chain tighter. Don't want it mega tight. I also don't want it to come off. So yeah, that seems okay. I'm gonna back this off just to show you inside. So you've got like a wing nut, let's say. Take the cover off. Yeah, so that screw is just your chain tension, and it pulls this little lug. This little lug sits in here, and when you adjust the screw, it pulls the bar back or forwards, basically, to tighten the chain up. Yeah, really straightforward design. You can just slip that off. You've got your little hole there, that's for your oil feed. Sprocket and threaded bar. There's not much else to it really. Get this chain back on. I actually thought this would be so fiddly. Like with a Stihl chainsaw, it's super simple. And this, with it being, let's say, a cheaper option for your cordless mini chainsaw, I thought it'd be really fiddly and an absolute faff, and it's not at all. It's really simple. I think anyone could do this. So I'm just checking the tension again. I backed it off, it's loose, so I'm just tightening the screw up. Check. Just back it off a touch. Tighten this up. That's that. Fill in the oil. I've filled this with just Stihl chain oil. I'm hoping it's not too thick, but I can't. With it being a manual pump, I think we'll be okay. You can use vegetable oil apparently, but I've got chain oil, so I'm just going to use that. Let's pump this, see what happens. See how it's filling with oil? Hoping you can see that. So let's get a battery on, see what we've got. Now, I do apologise for the setup. It's not a big fancy production. I don't have a bench that I don't have a big shed that I can do this in. So I've had to knock something up in my container and it'll do. I'm not Machinery Nation, not yet. Not yet, maybe one day, but not yet. So I'm not going to stick a lot of PPE on yet, because I'm not really doing anything. But you've got a switch here, this one. So it's like a 2, you've got to press this before you can press the trigger, or it won't let you, see? So we press that. Hey, it seems decent. So yeah, I can actually see oil around the bar now, so I'm confident it's well lubricated. So like I said, it's a brushed motor. It's pretty light. It weighs next to nothing. I believe it weighs 3 pounds. So what's that? It's over 1 kilo. 1¼ kilos, something like that. 1⅓. But yeah, it's really light. It's not heavy at all. You get your two amp hour batteries in the kit. You get your charger. You've got your oil filler bottle. You don't have to use that, but it's probably less messy. Oil in the chain is really simple. Just fill it up, and then you've got your purge bulb there, and you just press it a couple of times, run the chain, see if you can see any oil around the bar. If not, press it a couple more times. I've actually done it a little too much, it's dribbling out, but it doesn't matter. The chains you get with it claim they cut 5 times faster than a manual handsaw. I'm not going to time it, but we'll do some cuts and we'll see how it's done. One thing about this is it's convenient if you're going to be cutting things that's a little too big for your battery secateurs, but it's not big enough to justify pulling a normal chainsaw out. And yeah, you've got this, you can just whip this out. It's really small and 6-inch bar, so it's plenty big enough. Yeah, it feels really good. But let's get the camera set up. I'll get some wood, try and get it in a position that we can see, and do some cuts, see how it does. Right, so I've acquired some wood, and here's a selection. So we've got some 3 by 1.5, 3 by 3 post. That's about 2 inch. This is just conifer, and we've got a log here that's about 6 inches. So yeah, cutting some of those and seeing how it performs. can see here, I've got caught on that. I probably should have took that off, but I didn't, so whip that off. Carry on. I mean, it's done it. What a beast. So yeah, there we go. It handled all that, no problem. I think it's great. I think it's a great little bit of kit. This is around £50 on Amazon. There is other models on there. There's one with an 8-inch bar, and you get 2 4-amp-hour batteries. So yeah, they'd last a little bit longer. This would be perfect for sort of a domestic user that's just going to be chopping up a bit of firewood for the day or for the week probably. This would be absolutely great for that. I'm going to use this at work because when I do need to use it, it's just going to be little bits here and there. So yeah, battery life isn't really going to be an issue. Really useful bit of kit. I'm impressed with it. I thought it did really well, especially going through that 6-inch log. And I was using a fair bit of downward pressure, and it didn't stall the chain or stop the chain. If you are interested in buying this, I will put a link in the description, and you can follow that link and buy it there. I'll receive a little bit of commission on that link, and there also may be a discount code on top, so make sure you look out for that and use it. So yeah, if you like this video, if this is the tool for you, then check the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to see more videos like this, subscribe, like, comment, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Do you think it'd be useful to you? Or even do you already have one, and what do you think of it? I've never used one of these personally. I know still do a version. But yeah, this is just like an Amazon brand, I guess. The big question is, would I recommend it? And I'd say yes, for domestic use, for chopping firewood for the day or for the week. You'd probably get enough firewood for the week out of the batteries. Light commercial use, if you're just sort of chopping saplings here and there. If you're going to be using it all day, which I don't think you would use these all day anyway, then the batteries just aren't going to last. But yeah, I would recommend it for domestic and light commercial use, I'd say. It's a really handy little tool, and I'm going to go walk around my yard and see what else I can chop up, because boys and the toys, I guess. Yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.